I'm offended at the fact that someone would assume that my husband and I would think something about someone else. It's a new week and I'm already starting off slow. Stayed up until about 3 o'clock messing around with Randy, watching TV and doing other things. But I've got to get more intentional and hold myself accountable for going to bed at a decent time so I can wake up at least about 8 o'clock compared to waking up at 6 before when school was in session. I gotta get it together because this is not how I wanted to start my week. I wanted to start working out this week, today specifically. It can still happen, so we'll see how the day goes. Go, Alex. All my parents out there. Gracie's corner. Gracie is doing what needs to be done. Gracie understood the assignment, did she not? Oh my God! Is that funny, Alex? That's funny. Look at the parents on their way out to their first solo date night since moving to Charlotte. Like, this is our first date ever here in Charlotte alone without the kids. So we're both I am super excited. I don't know about how this guy is. That's it, a thumbs up.
I'm driving.
I don't know how this guy feels, but I am looking forward to it. We're going to see Tears for Fears. We won the tickets through Verizon, super tickets, Verizon Up Rewards. So shout out to me for being on the app and tapping that redeem super tickets super fast. I set an alarm. That's how serious I was about it. But anyway, let us enjoy this car ride without two screaming boys in the back seat.
And the church said amen.
Amen.
The last time we played in Charlotte, and I think it was before Google was invented.
Date night got interrupted and ended unexpectedly. We had to get back because Alex was having a screaming, crying, whining fit for I don't know how long. The ride home alone was 40 minutes. And prior to that, I was trying to get him to calm down through text messages to our babysitter for about another 45 minutes. So, yeah, we had to come home because he just was not, he just wanted us here. It's his first time with the babysitter, and it's just him, and Cedric has been here before with him when we had a babysitter for my birthday. Yeah, I think it's just going to take some time for him to get used to someone else being here besides mommy and daddy to take care of him. I am slightly disappointed in our night having to end early. I just wanted to spend time with my husband alone, doing something that we both enjoyed, and that's music. That's the life of parenting. Hopefully next time, we won't have to cut our date night short, and Alex will warm up more to the sitter we are using. I honestly will not be mad if she doesn't want to even babysit Alex anymore, because he was just that doggone bad. Not bad, just hard to deal with. And I'm praying to God that things change. But I'll go into more details about all the things and the shenanigans that he put her through and put my husband and I through. It's a rainy day here in Charlotte on this Tuesday. When I woke up this morning, I saw how dreary it was outside, and it just put me in a bad mood. Mentally, I'm not in a good headspace today, dealing with the aftermath of Alex's shenanigans last night, just having to come home early from date night. I'm not in a good place. It's just caused me to question a lot of things about my role as a mom and my parenting style. What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong to cause him to act like that towards this young lady who came to watch him? I'm not okay with it, because the way he was carrying on when I was talking to him on FaceTime, trying to get him to calm down and let him know we were on the way home, he just would not let up with the tears, the crying, the whining. And that was for about 40 minutes. And I literally had to just try to instruct her through text messages of just how to try to calm him down, but it just did not seem to work. I know it's a new experience for Alex, but I never expected him to behave that way towards anyone. And it's just got me questioning a lot of things about myself as a mom. And it's got me reevaluating things, wondering things. And then that's just a snowball effect that has me questioning other things that I do in my life. I'm truly upset about it. My husband, Randy, tried to calm me down about it and reason with me last night. I felt extremely bad last night, and now I just feel extremely worse. I don't want anyone to hold any feelings about Alex's behavior against him. He's not a very socially inclined child. He hasn't been around a lot of people since he was born, mainly family, maybe church here and there, but he hasn't interacted with anyone on a daily basis outside of our home. He's always been at home with dad, me, brother, and then grandparents at the most, cousins. But he hasn't interacted with anyone outside of his own family. I cried about it so bad last night, and I've cried about it this morning, and the tears are almost about to form now. A lot stems from just not being able to have someone to care for our children. It's hard to trust people nowadays with so much going on in the world. And my husband and I have not had time to have a date to ourselves in a very long time. And last night I could not truly, I had a good time getting out the house, but I didn't get to fully enjoy and embrace the moments I was in, because I had to try to calm Alex down from a distance. I want my husband and I to be able to go out and enjoy date nights at least 2 times a month. His behavior has got to change. His behavior has got to change. I just feel like it's not possible for him and I to have a date night where we don't have to worry if he's gonna scream, cry, whine. We tell him, we sit there, we talk to him, tell him where we're going, we'll be back. And I just don't see us going anywhere until he goes down to my mom's and my dad's for a few weeks towards the end of July and towards the middle of August. I don't see us being able to do anything until he goes to my mom's and my dad's. And I've been so desperate and been so anxious and anticipating the day that my husband and I, the nights where we can just be with one another alone without the boys. Not saying I don't love my kids, but I need time and space with my husband so we can feel our own relationship. And it's not an easy thing. Hasn't been easy. It's been stressful, and we finally get the time to do it, and it's cut short. But it's something that we have to go through and grow through. Not only my husband and I, but Alex too. It's hard not having anybody up here with us. Well, I feel like we can just casually drop Alex off and not stress or worry about him. He's got to warm up to people. It takes a considerable amount of time for him to warm up to people. And I just feel so bad. I feel extremely awful about what occurred last night. And just watching him on our home camera system, his interactions, it just was disappointing. Knowing he's going to speech therapy and OT, and he's interacting with people there, but every child is different. So many things come to my mind and make me question, what am I doing on my end as his mom? What am I saying? How am I parenting? Are we doing enough? What more can I do to get him to interact with people better? I wish he could go to daycare, but it's just so dang expensive. Everything is. And right now it's just not feasible for us to put him in a daycare program. And I don't want to feel bad for saying I wanted him to go to Montgomery, because I just wanted time alone with my husband for a few weeks, few months. Today I'm just gonna try to carry myself throughout the day and as best as I can. But it's a mentally straining day for me, and I don't want to try to do anything else outside of getting through my emotions right now today. This is mentally tough for me today, because I'm such a critical person when it comes to just about everything. At this point of the day, I am feeling very offended about what just transpired through my text messages. My husband told me not to go into lengthy details, and I will refrain from doing so. But I will say this, is that I'm offended at the fact that someone would assume that my husband and I would think something about someone else when we never gave those vibes, when there weren't any cues of us having that kind of thought process. Things that were said that came out of nowhere, left field, all because I didn't respond to something in a timely, what they thought was a timely manner, and what they thought wasn't a quick enough turnaround of someone getting paid. Knowing that my son just misbehaved in a way we did not expect. We recognize that he may need additional support, and we're going to do what we have to do to make sure he receives that, so that in the future, this will hopefully not happen again when we have a babysitter for him specifically. I know I explained myself, and I know I didn't do anything wrong in the matter. And I don't feel like my husband did either. All I can do is control my own actions, and that's what my husband and I are both going to do here from here on out. It's got me all razzled. I'm all shaken up about it because it's just something that is completely nothing anyone has ever accused me of. And it's something I take very seriously, and I do not play about. This makes me think how I wish we had people up here we could depend on more often to watch our children. It sucks being away from family, but I know they're always there whenever we go visit home and for the summer, and we'll take advantage of that in the future so my husband and I can have time alone. And I'll leave it at that. This is my life right now. I'm waiting on this weekly vlog to upload, and it's gonna take considerably a significant portion of the remainder of the day. When it comes to that weekly vlog, my music got erased when I tried to save it to my external hard drive first, so I had to put the music back on. Now I am just uploading it to YouTube and praying that all my music shows up. But before trying to upload it to YouTube, I tried to optimize and consolidate it overnight. I went to bed at 12:30 and it was still optimizing. I was able to tell it was doing it even if the screen was dark. I wake up and it is still optimizing. I woke up at 9 o'clock and it's still optimizing. I'm so upset about that. I have LumaFusion on my MacBook Air since I don't have an iPad, and I don't like using my phone because it's so small and I use my phone to record anyway. But dang, why is it taking so long to do the simplest process? I'm gonna consider saving up to get me an iPad because I can't deal with these long, extensive uploads with LumaFusion. And I can't afford to get any other editing software like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere. So I'm not even gonna stress myself out about the cost of other things, but I do want that iPad so I can be able to upload my videos much faster. All right, so the time is 3:31 and this is where we are. Look at that. Look at that. This is where we are. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got done with therapy. And of course, I talked about the issue at hand and a bunch of other things. The main topic of discussion was just not letting things hold power over me and not letting it get under my skin and prevent me from being able to be productive in my day. My mind has been on that issue for a majority of the day. Immediately when I woke up, I did not stop to give God thanks for the day. When I woke up, I am regretful for that because I usually give God all praise and glory when I wake up in the morning. I let power be taken over me about something that had nothing to do with me or my husband. Things that got twisted and accusations that were just completely false. I will say that I was completely shocked about it, but I'm moving on from it because I know there are other things that require my positive energy that I need to focus on. Right now, I am about to pray and talk to God because I failed to do so this morning. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect human. But I recognize my mistake today, and I'm going to take the time to give God some praise because he's the one that deserves all the focus. He's the one who deserves all our attention. I give my gifts to God. He is the resource for absolutely everything, and he deserves to be praised. So I have to stop and give God what he deserves from me. My video is my vlog. It is 7:30. Still processing in HD and 4K. So let's hope for the best by 9:30, I guess. Thursday, June something, and we had to go back to the ear doctor for Alex this morning. He's got drainage all over again. For those of you all who do not know, Alex suffers from ear infections. He's had 3 sets of tubes. Sounds a lot like what I went through when I was his age. My parents tell me about it all the time, anytime I mention something with Alex's ears. But he has watery drainage that mimics what it looks like him going swimming. But he has not been in the water at all, except the tub. I do my best to keep his ears dry, but I don't know what the issue is. He's got eardrops he has to use, so we'll be doing that for the next 10 days. I have an update on his behavior. Today, he decided he wanted to scream and yell all in the ear doctor's office. The doctor wondered if something was wrong, what was upsetting him. That just propelled me forward to have a sense of urgency to look up a behavior specialist. Thankfully, his speech therapist recommended someone, a few people, so I'm going to call them all this afternoon and see if I can set up something for them to start some type of evaluation or something so my child can get some help. My husband and I have done absolutely everything we could when it comes to trying to improve his behavior, when it comes to discipline, talking gentler, being less reactive, and slowing down our parenting style with gentle parenting. We've done a ton of things to try to understand why he does what he does. We have exhausted ourselves, and now we just need additional support. I'm praying he gets what he needs. My prayers were answered for speech therapy. last year. So I'm just praying to God once again that he comes through with something for Alex so his behavior will improve as he gets ready to go into a school setting, because he hasn't been around any children like that. My baby hasn't been to daycare, hasn't been to like a school setting. It's just been him at home, him around family, occasionally another child with speech therapy in our church, but that's it. Please keep us in your prayers as we start a new journey of finding Alex a behavior therapist. I have been hit with the tasks, or numerous tasks, of getting my home clean before we have to leave to go to Nashville. Randy has to do some work in Nashville for a week. We thought we were leaving on Sunday, and he just spoke to his store manager, and now we have to leave tomorrow. Isn't that wonderful? So I have less than, at least, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock. I have less than a good 12 hours to get a bunch of stuff washed, dried, folded, packed for myself and a toddler. I don't like being rushed, but oh well, I gotta do it if we're gonna get out of here tomorrow, and then check in by tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Ciao. Anyway. Getting ready to dye my hair, re-dye my hair again, so I can look like something when we go out. wherever we're gonna go in Nashville. I don't want to look a hot mess, so I'm re-dyeing my hair. Usually when I re-dye it doesn't look as bad. Randy will probably be able to give me a decent lineup tomorrow morning. But I didn't even stress about going to the barbershop. I just couldn't stress. I had a lot going on this week. Since the beginning of the week, a lot transpired. I had planned on trying to get a haircut tomorrow on Friday, but by the time Monday night rolled around, it was a wrap. My thoughts were elsewhere. Let me get on it with dyeing this hair because I'm trying to go to bed at a decent time, even though it's already past 11 o'clock. I doubt that happens though, but oh well. This color again for a while. I want to do a honey blonde or something, but I'm extremely nervous to do so because I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Tell me if I'm missing any spots.
There's the widow's peak on the back, isn't it?
A widow's peak.
So is that strawberry or some shit?
Excuse me?
Oh, it's strawberry.
Randy, this is the same color that's in my hair right now. It's not no strawberry.
Jasmine jam. Red. I don't know if I can.
Try to grow it out for the fall, winter, so I can get me some braids. I haven't had braids since, I don't know, Sidget was, I haven't had braids since my oldest was, 4, I think. Closer.
You got it all. You look like when damn Detroit Red dyed his hair with that perm. You know what I'm talking about? Malcolm X.
Okay.
And she burning.
And now we wait. This is 25 minutes of this stuff being in my head. I need to hurry up and be quick about getting it out. It's burning, and I didn't realize what I was doing earlier today when I kept scratching my hair. I knew I was going to dye my hair, but in my subconscious, my hair was itching, so I had to scratch it, and now it's burning. So let me, like I said, let me get this stuff out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hey, what's up, y'all? We are finally getting on the road to head to Nashville. It's Friday, June 17th. I'm looking forward to it. As you can see, I am sweating. It is blazing out here in these Charlotte streets. Like, this heat wave is absurd. It's nothing I have ever experienced before in my life. That's just a sign of global warming, how our environments are just changing in a way that's honestly not safe. 90, the car says 90, but I know doggone well it's hotter than that. Like, I just can't believe it's gonna get up to 102, 103. Like, when I was growing up, 95, 96, 97, them years, it wasn't hot like this during the summer at all. I could play outside and be okay. But now, I wouldn't dare step foot outside. I wouldn't dare play outside in this heat. I wouldn't dare let my kids do it either. So, for anyone who's watching, y'all be safe being out there in that heat down here in the South. Make sure you have some water with you at all times. You gotta stay hydrated. And if you don't have to go outside to do anything, don't go outside, period. But enough of my rant. Let's get ready to hit this road. Randy's gassing up so we can get ready to go for his work trip. So I'm looking forward to it. Looked up a lot of fun things for Alex and I to do while he's at work. And then once he gets off, we're gonna play in the streets of Nashville.
DTOVO, we back again, going back. Just a little party for the guest list closed with the freshest hoes. The professors know we are not the theory of our profession, like the best of the most. What would you do for a client like you? Nah, like, I don't got time for that. I ain't thought of no mind. Like, yo, I'll be there in 5 minutes. 5 hours later, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Go ahead, ride with it. I'm so live with it. Look how I did it.
Because I'm vlogging. Today.
I feel like your person will see like
Yay!
I want to use it, but I'm just scared.
Here's my advisor, Elsa, today. Here in Nashville.
Big Carly, you see it?
So if you're in Nashville, come by and
Yeah,
see
stop
her.
at Green Hills.
Yay!
Look for me.
Yay, sis! here. Going to the riverfront, I guess. I haven't been back here in a long time, since 2010. Oh wow. Fam bam out here in Nashville enjoying the sights this Saturday. Wonder what it looks like out here at night. That'd be nice. Can you come up? Me and Plum, child.
My charger, buddy.
Cause he's like,
We do have another birthday in the room.
Hey, Alex. 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 Back in our room. Getting ready to call it a night.
Mommy,
Had a busy day
mommy.
today. We're going to get back out tomorrow. And do something family oriented and fun. Since it's Father's Day. I feel myself falling asleep right now, so I'm calling it a day and a night. It's Sunday, June 19th, Father's Day and Juneteenth. My husband Randy is at work right now, and we're just kicking it here. We're gonna get out and do a few things. Well, I'll do maybe a couple of things with him. And then, but before we get out, I'm gonna try
Mommy,
to
I need
edit this very
paper
video.
towel.
But, okay, y'all.
Listen, need paper towel.
Need paper towel? Okay, hold on. We're at our first stop for today. On this Juneteenth and Father's Day. Well, Dad's at work. Me and the kiddo are gonna burn off some energy.
Hi.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. What colors do you see? What colors do you see?
And oh wait,
What other colors? Blue, green, yellow, red, and purple. Come on, let's keep going. Ready?
okay.
What do you see?
I see
A box,
a box,
a square.
a square,
Yes. What color is it?
and green, a back, a white.
What is this? What is that? Stand right here. You stand right here.
Okay, okay, okay.
What is that?
Jason.
It's what?
Jason.
A spaceship.
Okay, Mom. Where are we, Mom? Where are we?
Stand right here.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Hi. Alex. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look at me. Castle.
over there on the wall.
Oh, no, no, no. Ha! Hey. Yay. Not. Hey. Eat that hard. Look at that. I can run it. I got a light bulb. Okay. And 2 blue.
A king.
Look at that queen.
Like that.
Like that.
And then these two.
Mommy, look. Mommy got wing. I got it.
Be careful, okay?
I want to make a nose.
You want to do what?
I want to make a nose.
See?
See?
Wrap it around his leg.
Okay, more. Now wash time.
Thank you, Alice. Okay, thank you.
No.